Don't get tensed. Mastering conditionals with modals in English. Hello, learners. Welcome back to our English language learning series. Today we're going to tackle a topic that often confuses even the best language learners. Inconsistent tense usage in conditionals with modals. Understanding this is crucial to speaking and writing English correctly, so let's get started. Before we delve into the common mistakes, let's quickly recap what conditionals with modals are. They're sentences that express hypothetical situations and the consequences that follow. They include a conditional clause, often beginning with if, and a main clause that includes a modal verb like would, could, might, etc. For example, if I studied harder, I could pass the exam. In this sentence, the action of passing the exam is dependent on the condition of studying harder. One of the most common mistakes in using conditionals with modals is inconsistent tense usage. This happens when the tense in the if clause does not match appropriately with the tense in the main clause. For example, incorrect. If I would have studied harder, I could pass the exam. Correct. If I had studied harder, I could have passed the exam. In the incorrect sentence, the tense is inconsistent. The if clause incorrectly uses would have studied, when it should be had studied. The main clause also incorrectly uses could pass, when it should be could have passed. Now, let's look at a few more examples of common mistakes and how to correct them. 1. Mixing up the second and third conditionals. Incorrect. If I studied more, I would have passed the exam. Correct. If I had studied more, I would have passed the exam. 2. Using will or would in the if clause. Incorrect. If I will study harder, I will pass the exam. Correct. If I study harder, I will pass the exam. 3. Neglecting to use have after modals in third conditional. Incorrect. If I had studied more, I could pass the exam. Correct. If I had studied more, I could have passed the exam. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you practice using conditionals with modals, the easier it will become to avoid these common mistakes. That wraps up our discussion on inconsistent tense usage in conditionals with modals. We hope this video has been enlightening and helps you avoid common pitfalls when using English conditionals. Keep practicing and don't forget, even native speakers sometimes make these mistakes. So, don't worry if you slip up now and then. The key is to keep learning and improving. See you in our next video. Happy learning!